Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyana. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Ritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva Manusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna. The ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O Goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters. O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the 7th Adhyaya, Jnana Vijnana Yoga, and Sri Krishna has told us in the previous readings that how this bewitching Maya is keeping the humanity under that dark illusion and preventing them from seeking the thing which is beyond this illusion, preventing them from realizing the ultimate truth. And this illusion, Maya, which is constituting of the three gunas, the sattva, rajas, tamas, that is keeping all the beings bewitched. And Sri Krishna has also told us that there is a way to cross over this Maya, to cross over this illusion, getting trapped under the three gunas of sattva, rajas, tamas. And that solution, that way out is just take shelter at my lotus feet. Surrender to me. With that Sharanagati, you will realize the temporariness of this creation, of this Prakriti, which is constituted of the three gunas, and that all Maya, the illusion, is bothering you, is keeping you away from knowing the ultimate reality. But then Sri Krishna says, forget about taking shelter at my feet. There are some people, the dushkritinaha, the evildoers, the mudaha, the fools, the ignorant ones, and the naradhamaha, the lowermost people, the people who are driven by the lowest tendencies of lust and greed. For them, that is the only life. These three type of people forget about taking shelter at my feet. They don't even think about me. They don't even bother to know what is the reality. For them, this Maya, this world of lust and greed, these temptations, that is the only living for them. While that is one category, Sri Krishna says, there are also people who worship me. And in the previous shloka that we read, the 16th shloka, Sri Krishna has clearly mentioned them. He has pinpointed what kind of people, what kind of beings they start worshipping the Lord. Chaturvidha bhajante mam janaha sukritaha Arjuna. O Arjuna, 4 types of people, they start worshipping me. Bhajante mam chaturvidha janaha. Mam bhajante. And what are those 4 types of people? Artaha jitnyasu artharthi jñānī cha bharatarshava. O best among the Bharatas. These are the 4 types of people who start worshipping me. The Artha. Artha is people in distress, people who are bogged down by the miseries and sorrows of life, ultimately they start praying, "Oh God, oh Lord, please bring us some good time. We are absolutely bulldozed by these bad times, under this misery, under these sorrows. Please lift us up above these bad things." Artha. That is one category. Second category, Sri Krishna says that jñāsu. People have, some kind of fire has got ignited in their mind to know the ultimate reality. It is not that they are very serious or nothing, but at least they have come out of that scale of zero. Maybe 0.000001, maybe. But they have got this inquisitiveness. What lies beyond? Who am I? And out of that inquisitiveness, out of that jñāsa, their efforts to know the ultimate reality have started. And knowingly or unknowingly, they have started worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord. Because they want to know, they are so keen to know, they are so anxious to know, they are eager to know. They are the seekers. The path of seeking has started for them. So that is the second type. Third type, artha-arthi, of course, for any material gains. I want this, I want a good job, I want a bungalow, I want a car, I want that gold ornament. And we start praying to the Lord, even for other material gains. Let me get out of this illness. Yes, we start praying to the Lord. So that is the third type of, with certain intent of gaining something from the Lord. There could be material gains, there could be health gains, there could be any other gains, artha-arthi. Some gains they want from the Lord and they start worshipping. That is the third category. And the fourth category, jñānī. Jñānī knows there is no other respite from the Lord. All this maya, the worldly temptations and this all the nice things in this world, in this creation, they are all useless for that matter. They are all so temporary. We start chasing them, we start enjoying them, and then we realize there is no enjoyment in them. Rather, with the intention of enjoying them, we, in bargain, we get pain from those enjoyments. Those are the people who have realized the temporariness of this world, and they then have taken up to the Lord, because Lord, for them, Lord is the ultimate reality. So Sri Krishna says, these are the four types of people who start worshipping me. And having talked about these four people in the 16th Shloka, addressing the Bharatarshabha, the best among the Bharatas, who has the capacity of becoming that jñānī mentioned by Sri Krishna. So now Sri Krishna in the 17th Shloka is going to tell us who stands supreme among these four. Naturally, there are no guesses for that matter, but let us hear from the Lord's mouth. Sri Krishna says, teṣhāṁ jñānī nitya-yukta eka-bhaktir viśhiṣhyate priyo jñānino tyartham ahaṁ sacha mama priyaḥ. Teṣhāṁ jñānī. Among these four that I have enumerated, that I have talked to you about, the artha, the jñāsu, the artha-arthi and the jñānī, among these, the jñānī viśhiṣhyate, jñānī excels. Why? Because his mode of worship is nitya-yukta, ever steadfast. He is completely absorbed. He is completely devoted. Eka-bhaktir. One pointed devotion he has for me, Sri Krishna says. all the time he thinks only about me. Nitya-yukta. Not a moment goes without my remembrance in his mind. He is constantly remembering me. Nitya-yukta. And eka-bhaktir. One-pointed devotion. There is no deviation from that devotion. Today I am devoted to this Lord and tomorrow I am devoted to material gains. It doesn't happen with that person, with that jñānī. It is one-pointed. Focus is absolutely, targeted to the Lord. So Sri Krishna says, teṣhāṁ jñānī viśhiṣhyate nitya-yukta eka-bhaktir priyo jñānino tyartham ahaṁ. I am exceedingly priyam, exceedingly dear to that jñānī. Priyo, he is verily priyaḥ jñānino tyartham ahaṁ. I am the most beloved of that jñānī, of that knower. For him, he loves nothing else in this world than me. That is his one-pointed devotion. That is his nitya-yuktata. That is his ever steadfastness. He knows nothing in this world than me. Such a mama priyaḥ. And for me also, he is the dearmost. I am his dearest. And for me also, he is my dearest. So that is the one among those four types of worshippers of the Lord. Sri Krishna says that jñānī, he excels among all those four. Of these, the wise man, the knower, ever steadfast and devoted to one, devoted to me alone, excels. For supremely dear am I to him, and he is extremely dear to me. I am supremely dear to him, and so is this fellow, this devotee, this jñānī, this knower is extremely devoted to me. He is extremely dear to me. It is both ways, both sides. It is alike. He loves me most. I love him most. As simple as that. So this is what Sri Krishna tells us about the four types of people who worship the Lord, and why the jñānī excels among all these four. Because the other three, there is still some kind of other element, the element other than the Lord, that is still in their minds, that is still in their thought processes. For them, God is one part and the world is remaining part. For the distressed, the moment Lord relieves them of the distress, maybe they will forget Lord again. We don't know. It happens. When the good times come, that's it. The worship and the devotion and the dedication and, the surrender to the Lord, it all gets over. Once the good time comes, very few, they continue that journey, realizing that it is the Lord who has given us the good times. And then they continue praying so that they don't end up in the bad times in future. So it is a bargain. It is a trade. It is a business for them. That is the artha. The jñāsus, they are still not very convinced whether God is the ultimate reality, because they are living in this world. They have to do their duties, and sometimes they dissociate themselves from oneness with the God. So they are trading both the paths, the worldly path and the Godward path. Maybe sometimes they forget God, but again they may come back. and start the worship again. The third category, artha-arthi, definitely it is nothing but a business. I want something, so I am giving this to God in return. Mannat mante hain. We keep word, take vows. Oh Lord, do this, I will do it for you. Let this happen to, let this good happen to me. Let me recover my health. I will offer 108 rupees to this temple, to this deity, to whatever. And under that expectation of gaining something from the Lord, they start worshipping Him. But the jñānis, for them, there is no bargain. For them, there is no business. For them, there is no, God, you do this for me, I will do this for you. No. There is no give and take kind of thing. For them, it is only give all the devotion to the Lord. No expectations. God will do whatever He wants to do. Whatever the mother wants to do, she will do. Why should I get worried about that? My duty is to get devoted to the Lord, to the Divine Mother. That I will do. That's it. That is the nitya-yukta, ever steadfast in the Lord. And eka-bhaktir, one-pointed devotion, one-pointed shraddha, one-pointed faith. That's it. Let God do whatever. My objective is to surrender at the holy feet of the Lord, to surrender, to offer myself, to sacrifice myself at the holy feet of the Divine Mother. That is my duty, and that's all I want to do. That is what I will do. That is the attitude of the jñānī, and therefore Sri Krishna says, among all these, jñānī is the best among all these lot. There is no thought of give and take. There is no temporariness in his devotion. It is steadfast, nitya-yukta, and eka-bhaktir, one-pointed. And Sri Krishna says, for the jñānī, I am the most dearest person. I am the most dearest reality for that matter, for him. And naturally for me also. That person, that knower, he is so very dear to me. As simple as that. And Sri Krishna has categorically kind of told who is the best among the lot. The knower, ever steadfast in his devotion, and the one-pointed devotion. And Sri Ramakrishna also says something same about such jñānis, the knowers, the ultimate devotees. After God realization, Sri Ramakrishna is telling to his disciples, after God realization, the aspirant himself gets at godly qualities, and the aspirant, the seeker on this path, once he realizes God, once he realizes the ultimate reality, that seeker himself gets the godly qualities. Because there is no differentiation then. There is no differentiation of the devotee and the Lord. There is no differentiation of the worker and the master. There is no differentiation between the child and the mother. So automatically, as Sri Ramakrishna says, that seeker, having realized the ultimate reality, he himself takes on the godly qualities, becomes one with the Lord. And like Sri Krishna says, I am the dearmost to him and he is dearmost to me. We are become part of one kind of. So that was Sri Krishna's explanation about who is the best among the worshippers of the Lord in this 17th shloka of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the 7th adhyaya, Jnana Vijnana. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.